Welcome to Celebrity Insider, your VIP pass to the juiciest celebrity gossip and behind-the-scenes secret. Diddy sentenced to life in prison after explosive raid on his home. In a stunning turn of events, legendary rapper and business mogul Sean Diddy Combs has been sentenced to life in prison following a dramatic raid on his palatial estate in the Hamptons last month. The raid, which involved a large contingent of federal agents and local law enforcement, uncovered a cache of illegal weapons and evidence of Combs' alleged involvement in a vast criminal enterprise. Before we continue, if you are new to this channel, please like and hit that subscribe button so that you will be the first to get updated each time we post. Thank you. The sentencing, which took place earlier today in a federal courthouse in Manhattan, marks the end of a years-long investigation into Combs' activities, with prosecutors successfully arguing that the rap icon sat at the center of a sprawling criminal network involved in drug trafficking, money laundering, and even murder. The life sentence handed down by the judge has sent shockwaves through the entertainment industry and left many of Combs' fans and supporters reeling. In the hours that followed, law enforcement combed through the estate, emerging with a trove of evidence that would form the basis of the charges against the rapper. Authorities reported seizing several high-powered assault rifles, thousands of rounds of ammunition, as well as what they described as substantial quantities of cocaine, heroin, and methamphetamine. Perhaps most damning, investigators claim to have uncovered documents and electronic communications linking Combs to a host of criminal enterprises, including an international drug trafficking operation, a money laundering scheme that funneled illicit funds through his various business ventures, and the contract killing of a rival record executive in 2017. The raid and subsequent arrest marked a dramatic fall from grace for the 54-year-old Combs, who had built an unprecedented media and business empire over the course of his three-decade career in the music industry. From his beginnings as a talent scout and producers for artists like Mary J. Blige and the Notorious B.I.G. in the early 1990s, Combs had gone on to found his own record label, clothing line, and vodka brand, amassing a personal fortune estimated at over $1 billion. Known for his larger-than-life persona, flashy displays of wealth, and hard-driving business acumen, Combs had become a fixture of popular culture, appearing in numerous films and television shows while leveraging his celebrity to become a sought-after speaker, philanthropist, and cultural commentator. However, the federal investigation into Combs' activities now suggests that this public image of success and respectability concealed a far more nefarious reality. Prosecutors have painted a picture of Combs as the kingpin of a sprawling criminal empire, using his various business interests as a front to launder money, distribute narcotics, and eliminate threats to his power. This case represents the end of the road for Mr. Combs' criminal enterprise, said U.S. Attorney Audrey Strauss in a press conference following the sentencing. For years, he has operated with impunity, using his wealth and influence to evade justice. But today, the full weight of the law has come crashing down on him, and he will spend the rest of his life behind bars as a consequence of his actions. The charges against Combs were the culmination of a multi-year, multi-agency investigation that drew on intelligence gathered by the DEA, FBI, and IRS. Prosecutors alleged that Combs had built an intricate web of shell companies, offshore accounts, and trusted lieutenants to obscure the flow of illicit funds and conceal the scope of his criminal activities. Key to the government's case was the testimony of several high-level associates and former employees of Combs, who agreed to cooperate with authorities in exchange for reduced sentences. These witnesses painted a damning portrait of Combs as a ruthless, power-hungry figure who would stop at nothing to protect his empire, including ordering the execution of business rivals and silencing potential whistleblowers. In one particularly chilling piece of evidence presented at trial, federal agents played recordings of Combs allegedly discussing plans to have a disgruntled former employee taken care of, a euphemism that prosecutors argued was a clear reference to murder. However, in the end, the jury was unconvinced, delivering a unanimous guilty verdict on all counts after just 2 days of deliberations. In handing down the life sentence, the judge cited the egregious nature of Combs' crimes and the need to send a strong message about the consequences of such large-scale criminal activity. The fallout from Combs' conviction has been swift and far-reaching. His various business ventures have unraveled, with his record label, clothing line, and liquor brand all filing for bankruptcy in the wake of the scandal. Many of his high-profile celebrity collaborators and endorsement deals have also been terminated, leaving the once mighty mogul stripped of the trappings of wealth and power that had long defined his public persona. In the aftermath of the sentencing, many have questioned how such a celebrated public figure could have fallen so far, betraying the trust of his fans and business partners alike. Some have speculated that Combs' relentless pursuit of wealth and power, coupled with a perceived sense of invincibility, ultimately led him down a dark path from which there was no return. Regardless of the wider implications, one thing is clear: the meteoric rise and dramatic fall of Sean P. Diddy Combs will go down as one of the most remarkable and tragic sagas in the annals of American pop culture. For a man who once commanded the spotlight with such effortless charisma, the final chapter of his story has unfolded in the cold, unforgiving glare of the criminal justice system. As Combs begins his life sentence, the empire he spent decades building has crumbled, leaving behind a cautionary tale of unchecked ambition, greed, and the consequences of choosing power over principle. It is a downfall that will echo through the ages, a stark reminder that even the mightiest can fall when they stray too far from the path of righteousness. Thanks for joining us on this star-studded journey on Celebrity Insider.